Choked on my coffee there. Morning everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we will be going over the markets. I want to first share with you an amazing way to evaluate altcoins, the projects, kind of every single project out there. And I'm going to start off with that before I even do anything, because I'm going to show you a video. It's only 2.5 minutes long, but I think this is extremely important for you to evaluate coins, and this is a brilliant way to do that. So it's looking to evaluate the teams and the project overall as well, and I want to show you a video. So I'm going to kick off with that straight away. I'm just going to see if we're live or not, just to make sure everything's up and running okay. We've got a few people in just now, so I guess we can just go ahead and play just now. Usually got kind of more than this, but I'm going to go ahead and play that just now. You need to pay attention to this because this is kind of highfalutin stuff, so you really need to pay attention. It's only 2 minutes long, so I'm just going to jump over to the video just now, if you bear with me a second.
Right, William, this is Stephen. It's his first day here at the school, and it's your job to show him about the classroom. Make sure he gets to know everybody, okay?
Yes, miss.
Right.
Right. Wank, wank, good guy. Wank, good guy, good guy. Wank. Wank, good guy. Wank. Good guy. Wank.
This whole floor's pensions. This is where the packages are sent out from.
All right. Many people work on this floor.
12, all management, but wank, wank. Good guy.
Wank, wank, good guy, wank, good guy, wank, wank.
Oh, I can't decide which one. They all look so tasty.
Let me help you, madam. Wank, good guy, wank, wank. Wank, wank, good guy, wank, good guy, wank, wank.
Wank, wank, good guy, wank.
Wank, 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 good guy. Wank, 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 good guy. Wank, 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 good guy.
Wank. Wank. Good guy. Dave, this month's wages.
Cheers.
That's it. That's the way to to evaluate projects. Every single project, that's how you do. You just get them all lined up, and you can do it really quick for the 2,500 projects that are out there. You could do this really quick. You could probably do it within an hour or so. So I think that's a new way to evaluate projects and tokens. So I hope you agree. I hope you agree with me on that. Obviously, there's a bit of a laugh, but I've seen that kind of. No, it reminded me of this morning, because I used to watch Tune the Fat, that program. And I just thought that'd be a brilliant way to it. And I was going to do a kind of a skit and just kind of put all the kind of projects up and just go wank, wank, good guy, wank. But I didn't have time to do it. So yeah, I think that'd be a brilliant way. Still laughter. Sorry. Right. Okay. We'll jump over to the chat. I just thought that was brilliant. I could have just imagined going across Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum, just going wank, wank, good guy, wank. Right, anyway, enough of the hilarity. Let's get back to see who's in the chat this morning. Liam Hunt, Holly Gully's in, Jean is in, Alex Jug, DK4, Gino Dow, Marcus Jafari, Tim Lunn, Chardan is in. Good to see you. Kig is in. Adam Forrest, G-Slick, Aloysius, IoT Financial, Crypto Dread, Mark Innes is in as well, Roger Shoot, Adam Forrest have said, Gary Stewart as well. Stephen Aitchison Wang, thank you very much for that. That's very nice of you. Stephen, you must have had 5 coffees this morning. Yeah, I've had a couple of cups already. Yeah, I thought that was good. A good way to start, because we're all kind of serious in crypto just now, because it's going down, everything's in the red. We just need to kind of lighten up a wee bit and just take the emotions out of the kind of cryptocurrency just now, or the crypto space. Okay, we'll just jump over to what's happening in the markets just now. So we've got a market capitalization of 113 billion just now, so it's up about 1.2% or something. Bitcoin dominance is down slightly to 53.5%. We're in the green, actually. We're starting in the green. Bitcoin is going up to 3,455, and we'll look at the latest charts on that as well. See who the winners are. We've got Mobile Go is up. PundyX is up as well, 11%. IOST, BitShares, Wax, Dent, Digibyte, Decentraland, Waves is all up as well. Who's the losers? Ravane, Aurora, Holo, they've kind of gone up already as well. Odem, Ontology, DAI, Kryptonex, so they're all down. So we've got about 20% in the red and 80% in the green. We'll just jump over to the overall markets. And trading over 100k. Who is up the most over the last 24 hours? Webcoin is up 42%. Swan, Zeus Shield, CryptoCoin is up. Cambria, Energy as well. PundyX, NEM, Ormeus Coin as well. Apollo Currency, they're all up in the last 24 hours. Over the last 7 days, those have traded over 100k. Sentinel Chain we spoke about. Ormeus Coin. Crowd Machine, Beam is up again. $2.02. Still considering going into Beam rather than Grin. Foam is up, Holo is up 72%. So still, as I said, still loads of trading opportunities out there. I'm still in Dent at the moment. Let me just pull this over. And I kind of mentioned that as well. I was coming out of TRX. I was either going to PundyX or Dent, but I decided to go into Dent. And I still think both of them are going to do it. I still think PundyX is going to go mid-20s to late 20s Satoshi. Same with Dent as well. If Bitcoin kind of keeps stable and goes up, or goes up. So BTC USD. So 3,415 for Bitcoin price just now. This is on a daily chart. So we're kind of up on the day. It's looking okay, actually. Looks as if it's going to cross over here. The 70 EMA is going to cross over the 50 EMA, which is a bullish sign for me, and it'd be a sign to kind of get back in if we were going long in Bitcoin. This is about the time that where I would go long here. It's been up and down. It's very choppy. This is on the hourly chart. It's very choppy on the hourly chart, in and out. So it might look better on the 4-hourly chart. It's still really choppy on the 4-hourly chart as well. But if I was going to go long on Bitcoin, if on BitMEX or something, this is about the time I'd start going long on Bitcoin. So we might see a bounce up past the 3,600 today. See what happens. It looks as if this is going to cross over, which is a good sign. So I might see a reversal here as well. And we'll be looking at a news story kind of about that as well. We'll just actually see if I can find it. So analyst Bitcoin at 3,000 looks symmetrical to 20,000, top reversal possible. So crypto analyst Bitcoin chart resembles $20,000 top. So this is from, I think it's Bitcoin Jack. Yeah, Bitcoin Jack. This is from Bitcoin bravado trader Jack Sparrow recently took to Twitter to tout a recent bit of analysis he completed that could indicate that the broader crypto market's finally nearing a bottom. Jack, asking if Bitcoin has begun to reverse, and noted that BTC's current inverted chart is reminiscent of the asset's $20,000 all-time high, which was established in late December 2017. And kind of this is what it's talking about here. I don't know if you can see that well enough. Not a very good picture actually. I can barely see it. But that's kind of what Bitcoin Jack, and he's not calling the bottom here. He's just saying, are we nearing the bottom? yeah, while we didn't explicitly say the flagship cryptocurrency is definitely bottom near 3,000, he depicted 2 flag patterns on the current chart along with one from yesteryear to show the BTC could begin to show signs of life in the upcoming months, which is good. So I think that kind of looks as if it's what's happening just now. 3,421. Alts are starting to go up as well. There's a few alts starting to rise. Bitcoin Gold just took a dive up. It took a jump up. Big jump up from where it was. So it was at 254,000, now at 307,000. This is a good jump. IOTEX as well has jumped up this morning. PundiX is up at 20, looking good, looking like a brilliant chart on the daily chart. This looks like a fantastic chart, and I've been talking about PundiX for a couple of days now, thinking it's going to jump up to mid-20s. Kind of got a resistance for PundiX about 27. This is a resistance line. So if we do go up, if it does go up to 27, goes over that, then we could go higher than that and go into mid-30s for PundiX. And I do think that is possible. MFT has jumped up as well. I think James was talking about that yesterday. Possibly going onto Coinbase, so that rumour might have resurfaced again. So that has gone up. Am I jumped over? Yeah, I am. Encash going up slightly as well. So I think all the low Satoshi value tokens, I've said this before, they're going to start jumping. They're going to start popping very, very soon. And I think it's going to start... Well, it's already started with HOT. HOT is kind of popped already. That popped from 12 Satoshi. You can see here, 13 Satoshi kind of went up 245%. Come back down again just now, but that could pop again. But I would probably look at the other ones rather than going into this one that's popped already. So look at PundiX, look at HOT, look at Encash, Seacoin, Storm, Key, TNB, MFT as well. MFT's kind of gone up already. It's went up 32% from its bottom, but still has a way to go, I think, as well. And then we start looking at Fun, Vet, POE, and other projects like that as well. And I say that obviously because of new people getting in, they're going to be looking at this as well, and being newbies, they're going to think, oh, a low Satoshi value must be good, without realising about looking at CoinMarketCap for the market capitalisation of these tokens as well. So from that point of view, it's going to be good for kind of us as well. It's going to be good to trade, and just general overall sentiment as well. I think psychologically it's good to get into low Satoshi value ones. Even as an experienced trader, we'll look at these and look at the price as well. But obviously to look at the market capitalisation for them. But I still think they're all going to do well over the coming weeks. And we'll just go back to the chat. And Gavin Mearns, good morning from Hull. Keg, what do you think about Grincoin? So I've been looking at Grincoin and Beam, which are both on Mimblewimble, which BTC could run on kind of with Mimblewimble as well. Just looking into it, and I like Beam more from an investment point of view. Not from an investment point of view, sorry, which is totally different. From a trading point of view, I like Beam more, because there's no limit on the Grincoin. To be honest, I don't know where Grin is just now, so there's no kind of hard cap on that. Grin. $7.42, so it's coming down. So the total supply is at the moment 1.2 million, but that's not going to be, it's an inflationary coin, so it's not going to be 1.2 million forever. So from the point of view, from trading point of view, I do like Beam better. And Grin was about $250 when it first came out, and then it just tanked about 97%, and it's down to $7. Total supply of Beam just now is 3 million. Now that's changing as well, obviously. So I don't know what the cap is for Beam, so I need to kind of look into that. But I do like Beam from a trader's point of view more. Honest Crypto Journey is in, Bruce Rudling is in, Coffee Time, Wank Wank Coffee Time, G-Slick, Honest Crypto Journey, I think you mean Wink. No, I think he's referring to the video that I showed at the very beginning, Honest Crypto Journey. Mitch Dieter, Tim Lantay, Steve, need to check out XYO. I think you've mentioned it. I think we've spoke about that before. Mighty Locks is in. Nulls Bill, please do have a look at Lambden project when you can find the time. I will do, Nulls Bill. Thank you very much for that. Crypto Don Wan is in. Good morning to you, buddy. Oh no, WTF is in. Chris Noble, good guy. Nick Smith, USD said to have a pullback. Gold about to break out. Hopefully USD pullback. We'll see some money coming into BTC. So never had a look at the stock markets for a while. And I know we're talking about Forex, but I've never had to look at the stock market. It just reminded me of that. Going up. Going up just now. Which is good. If you're in the stock markets, it's good. Yeah, they're all up. Just now, Nifty's up. Oh, Nifty's kind of going sideways. HSI is up as well. DAX. Kospi is up. FTSE 100. Not up as much. And what else? I took off. Oh. Yeah, so I've not had a look at the kind of Forex markets. I need to get that loaded up. Heard nothing from Babin over a week since the last update, which basically said we've not lived up to white paper, but we'll do better. No, wondering BAX price keeps topping. I've not had a look at the BAX price for a few days. Just look at KuCoin. See what BAX is, and we'll look at some of the smaller ones as well. I noticed Howdo is tanking as well, but Metamorph has gone up. And Digitex Futures going down as well. 7 and 8. I had a big buy wall at 7 at 64 million, but now that's come down to 32 million. So only 2.28 Bitcoin worth of a buy wall at 7 Satoshi. So this could come down to 6 or 7, 6, 7 Satoshi. Yeesh. So they need to come out with news soon, basically. They really need to come out with news. As I say, I'm not in the groups anymore, in the BAB groups. I've just kind of left the groups just now, because I think I'm just annoying people just now, to be honest, so I've just left the groups. Right, we'll just have a look at coin signals, see how some of the others are doing as well. So coin signals, if you've not used it, it's kind of changed its URL to charts.cointrader.pro, but you can still use it. And this is Beam. I was looking at Beam again, $1.99. I was looking at dollar value, and you can see how much it's gone up. So it was at 58 cents. It did go up to $3.18. It's come down again to $1.99. So I'm still in Dent. I'm debating whether to get out of Dent and go into Beam or not, but I just don't know yet. So we'll go into look at the 4-hourly chart, and we'll go into Metamorph and with the Bitcoin price. So up to 103 Satoshi, was up to 118, came back down again. It's 103, but has been as low as 49 Satoshi. Howdo, not doing well at 268, probably the lowest it's been, or nearest is lowest ever. 203 is its all-time low, but they've not even released anything yet, and that'll be coming soon, so I've no worries about Howdo at all. Digitex, obviously they're delaying that kind of launch as well of the exchange. I'll just have a look at Digitex, see what they're doing. 977, so near its low as well, a recent low. It did go down to 844. There was a wee flash crash there, but 977 just now. I don't know the other ones. What other ones we were looking at? Blockport. BPT, I think it's BPT. Let's forget the ticker. There it is. Block port 2757. Still done well. It's jumped up about 212%, came back down and jumped back up about 30%. So it's coming back up slightly. So that's still looking okay. Still look like block port as well. Let's look on the daily. It looks as if we could get to 5,239. That's what we're kind of looking for there. Small dip and then going back up again. So we want to form that kind of cup. We want to form that here. Kind of cup. And go handle. And then up. For that, that's what I think is going to happen with block port, but we've kind of come down a wee bit early. Okay, so that is kind of some of the smaller tokens we're looking at as well. I know there's other ones as well. USD set up, oh, we said that. Aloysius, she's like, I've not looked at UUU before, we'll have to research. Think I'm getting some on BTC just now. Yeah, UUU.cheap, picked up some. I think UUU is quite good as well for you, for anybody. This was ages ago, I kind of looked at this as well, the U network. I looked at this, I think there was a lot of people big on the U network as well, and its market capitalization is only 1.6 million just now. It did get to 63 Satoshi. It's now at 8 Satoshi, so about 8 times from where it is just now. So yeah, that could be good as well. It's still going. I like the projects that are still going that have not fallen by the wayside, but I've not looked into it in a while, so that might be a good one. Liam Pundit, Chino DAO, Binance System stating BTT pairing, BTC, USD and others. Yeah, so Binance kind of released that this morning, that BTT is going to get listed. Just kind of get the news for that. Binance. Yeah, so BTT is going to get listed tomorrow, and they released that about 2 hours ago, about 2 or 3 hours ago. The news that's going to get listed tomorrow. So I wonder how that's going to do. What do you think? What do you think the BTT is going to do? Do you think it's going to jump right up, or do you think it's going to tank? So Binance lists BitTorrent and completes distribution for successful launchpad participants and additional airdrop. So it's had an additional airdrop for everybody that tried to participate in this launch. So they gave an extra, I think it was 5,000 BTT tokens to all users that were eligible but unsuccessful in purchasing BTT on Binance Launchpad. So we thank you for your continued support. That's what they're saying. This is from Binance. So everybody's going to get BTT tokens that tried to get in. So Keith Waring, he tried to get in. Quite a funny video he done. Really kind of getting annoyed. But yeah, he tried to get in, so he'll be getting 5,000 BTT, which won't be worth much at all, but better than nothing. 5,000 star 0.123. I think that's how much we're going for. 6 cents is worth 5,000. But if it doubles up, or even 10x's, it'll be worth $6. Wap to do's. So 5,000 sounds a lot until you actually do the maths, or math, if you're American. Honest Crypto Journey, dropping, meant to read. No one back keeps topping. Ah, right, dropping, right, I'm with you. Want to see something? Look at BDT coin on CoinMarket, up 9,000%. BDT token. Holy. Volume is 71,000. I thought it was going to be a volume of about $10 or something. So somebody's obviously bought. What markets is this on? P2P, never heard of it. Hotbit, it's on Hotbit as well. That's sick. Just been released? No, it's November. 8 Satoshi, 8 Satoshi, 42. It's jumped right up to 3,578 Satoshi. Mental. Mental. It's only 48 million circulating supply. So I take it there's some kind of anomaly there. Somebody's just bought and put a wrong price in, I'm presuming. We'll just have a wee look at the exchange. 9,000%, that would be amazing. So hold that be. If you put $1 in, you get $90 back. Be quite cool. Is that trading? Don't know it. Change. It's not going to let me sort it. People are still buying it, even though it's kind of went right up. There's a trade history here. So 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, so it's 5 zeros. So it was at 361 Satoshi. 33. So somebody's bought it at 10 times the price. Because I've got 4 zeros there. Yeah, somebody's bought it 10 times the price. Put the price right up. That's crazy, isn't it? Justin Sun is airdropping small amounts to unhappy chappies. Yeah. I do like CNN. CNN. What, the channel? Content Neutrality Network. I think we've looked at that before as well. I've not looked into it, being honest. I'm looking at CHX. So far so good. CHX. And Crypto.Don 1 always comes up with kind of good projects. It was kind of Crypto.Don 1 that kind of alerted us to Digitex Futures and Metamorph as well. 12 million market cap. Well, it says all-time high just now. It's kind of been going up. 278 Satoshi, now at 4,766. So it's went up 10x already. You've done well if you were in that in October. Ranked 182. BTT. So what will be the next hype for Tron? It'll be the BTT airdrop coming on the 11th. So I would imagine Tron is going to still go back up. Again, for the BTT airdrop, people are trying to get in on that. They're going to get about 10%. So if you've got 100,000, you'll get about 10,000 BTT tokens. Crypto Chit is in. Good morning to you. Good to see you here. Okay, the news. What was I looking at in the news? We were looking at Iran in talks with 8 countries for use of cryptocurrency in financial transactions. Kind of discussed this before, but I think it's worth kind of reiterating. This is negotiations aimed to dismantle US dollar hegemony. That's what they're saying here. So they're looking to speak to 8 different countries, including the UK as well. And obviously they're trying to bring out their own cryptocurrency with that as well. I think this is bigger news than people are giving it credit for. Because if Iran do this, a lot of other countries could possibly kind of go the same way. That have got sanctions from the US. I don't know how many countries have been sanctioned, or there's sanctions in place from the US, but this is for future use as well. I would imagine Russia will be looking at this as well, and a lot of other countries as well. Yeah, this was a news story as well. Yes, criminals use Bitcoin. They also use cars, cash, mobile phones, and the web. So this is one that kind of really annoys me. When people say, okay, that Bitcoin is just used for criminals, but Bitcoin use fiat, or no, criminals use fiat as well. Kind of explained that the other day, I said that the other day as well, but this article kind of just says, I like the headline, they also use cars, cash, mobile phones and the web, should we ban it? All for that reason as well. So I just like that kind of headline for that. This is from newsbtc.com. It says Bitcoin is efficient, criminals like efficiency. So it's a testimony to Bitcoin that criminals are actually using it because of its efficiency and how quick it is, how easy it is to use as well. So if criminals can use it, everybody can use it. Right, Ripple. Ripple supporter, this was on Reddit as well. Why do people treat XRP like Voldemort? And this was a kind of question, and it kind of took me back to when I first got into cryptocurrency and I heard about Ripple and said, I'm not getting into Ripple. I don't believe in the ethos of it, because the ethos behind kind of Bitcoin and the whole cryptocurrency is meant to be about privacy. It's getting away from the banking kind of institution and institutional kind of hold that they have over us just now. And that's why I originally didn't even look at kind of XRP or Ripple. I just didn't look at it at all. That was my reasoning behind it. Then I thought, hold on, wait a minute. If Ripple, if banks start using Ripple, or they start using XRP, Ripple's different from XRP, they start using XRP, then that's going to bring more institutions into kind of cryptocurrency space. So I thought from that point of view it's a good one. It's obviously not decentralized. There's still, and there's no decentralization about it. It doesn't follow the ethos of what it is, but it brings more and more people into cryptocurrency and the cryptosphere. So from that point of view, I think Ripple is going to be brilliant. I think it's going to be good, and I think it's going to rise as well. And I think a lot of people still have that mentality. I certainly did up until about, I don't know, 6-8 months ago or something. I did have that mentality. So no, I'm not getting into it. It doesn't follow the ethos of what kind of cryptocurrency is all about. But if we're being really honest with ourselves, really, we're in this market just now for the money. We're really in it to trade, to make money as well. Although we first got into it, well, I first got into it because I did like the ethos behind it. I did like that it wasn't centralized, it was could be private as well, that Big Brother wasn't looking over your kind of shoulder at you all the time. That's why I liked it originally. I still like it from that point of view, but now it's from a trading point of view, and think there's an opportunity to make money. And I think in the next couple of years, that opportunity is still going to be there, but not as much as it is in today's market, even though we're in a down market just now, in a big kind of down market just now. I wouldn't say we're in a bear market, because if you look at kind of long term, we're still very much in a bull market if you're looking at the long term picture, but we're in a down market at the moment. So this was from QB Crusher. He's put, I've been involved with crypto since 2013. Seems like there is almost an organised effort to avoid saying its name, i.e. XRP. For example, I was looking at Robinhood's exchange's help pages and noticed they do not list XRP in its list of coins, even though they have XRP listed on the exchange paired with USDT. I could just chalk it up to being an accident, and it very well may be, but they are just one of many entities that seem to hate XRP and try to avoid saying its name like the plague, despite it being number 2 market capitalization. I just don't understand it. Why all the hate, even though Ripple has been nothing but helpful to the crypto market as a whole? It can't just be as simple as people saying, we hate the banks and Ripple helps the banks, therefore we hate Ripple. And I do honestly think that's what it is. It was with me, and that was in my kind of bigoted kind of mind with Ripple as well, because they were they had one foot in cryptocurrency and one foot in the other world, in the kind of muggle world, so to speak. So yeah, I'd certainly changed my mind 6-8 months ago about Ripple, but I still think a lot of people have that mentality, and I think it's time to stop hating on Ripple. Look at it, look at what it can do for the cryptosphere, not just what Ripple are doing as a company and XRP and the kind of token is doing, but what it can do for the cryptosphere and bring more institutions in. After all, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the institutions to come in to get the Bitcoin price to go up, which gets the altcoin market to go up. So why not use Ripple for that and get it more exposure? With all the brilliant news that Ripple's had, this price is still down. If we look at the kind of price of Ripple, and I still think it's a brilliant opportunity. Just now, XRP, BTC. Look on Binance, 8,410 Satoshi, about 29 cents or something like that. I'm just looking at XRP, USD, dollar. Yeah, 29 cents just now. And obviously it has been as high as $3.56, but that's tied in with the kind of Bitcoin price being way high as well. So it's better to look at the Satoshi value, and it's about a third of its kind of all-time high just now in Satoshi value. So we'll have to kind of bear that in mind as well. So I do think Ripple is going to rise big time once people start changing their minds about Ripple as well. So I do think it's time to stop hating on Ripple and look at what it can do for cryptosphere as a whole. I've kind of mentioned this already. Binance lists BitTorrent, completes token distribution, extra airdrop. We've kind of looked at that already. WGC proves Bitcoin can never replace gold as next go-to asset. Thought this was quite funny actually. So this is the London-based World Gold Council. So they're saying, really they've come out with a paper saying Bitcoin is never going to replace gold as a kind of standard. So the lingering perception that Bitcoin as an investment position meant to cushion potential losses against market instability and will one way or another substitute gold as a safe haven asset has been an interesting fodder for argument amongst crypto circles. So this week, the London-based World Gold Council, a well-known authority on the precious metal, has made an effort to douse this somewhat nagging concept with a confirmation that the globally popular virtual commodity tried to hold a candle to being the new gold, but fell short. So really they're talking about the volatility of the Bitcoin price. But obviously they are going to come out with a report like this, and they've kind of mentioned it to their subscribers as well, to not get into digital currency. Obviously it's in their best interest to do so. They're totally biased. They want gold to be the standard. They want gold, when the stock markets to go down, everybody to jump into gold, instead of when the stock markets go down, everybody jump into Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. And I think it's going to go that way. And I think gold is going to come down, although it's going back up just now. But this is the report they've come out with, and this is not going to help, obviously, as well. People listen to the likes of the World Gold Council, but it's evidently biased, obviously biased, and for good reason as well. Obviously they can see that this is not going to look, it's not going to be good for gold if people start jumping into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies instead of jumping into gold. And I think that's it for the news. Yeah, we've done that as well. Kind of looked at that. Okay, we'll just go back to the chat. Crypto Dread, my boy Justin Sun will come up with something genius to keep marketing his coin. He is a brilliant marketer. He is a brilliant marketer, Justin Sun. You have to give him that. Even if you don't like them, he is a brilliant marketer. They're getting their fingers in lots of different pies. One of them has to work, and I think BitTorrent could be the one, although I don't see it just now, but if it takes off, it could be brilliant. It could be amazing, and it might kind of just explode on Binance as well when it comes out. So, but totally hope it does for them, because they've been just kind of working like bears to get in. I reckon the BTT hits 1 cent. That would be crazy if that kind of happened. I'm trying to find a good buy spot with TRX, but can't find. So TRX, BTC. So again, 802 just now. We have to remember it's gone up a great deal since it kind of crossed over. 150% it's gone up. So yeah, I think the BTT airdrop is going to be the next big thing for people getting into it. So it depends on what BTT does when it comes onto the market. If BTT goes up 10x's or 5x's and you're still holding Tron at the time, and you're getting about 10% of your Tron holdings and BTT as well, that could be really good, and people might just jump on it. So I think that's what could drive the BTT or the Tron price up as well. Cole Phillips is in. Good morning to you. Anyone looked at ADA wallet yet? I've not looked at the ADA wallet. Obviously the ADA price. Gino Dal, there's a lot of people around the world don't realise how big Tron, buying BitTorrent and Utron is, and Tron's going to get into the entertainment industry in competition with all TV streaming services. I think it could be an absolutely huge Tron because of what they're doing, because of the partnerships they're making, because of the marketing, they're just being extremely smart about a lot of things. Whether it can kind of work over the Tron network or not, that's a different story, but I think they'll get it sorted, whatever's happening. But BitTorrent as well, yeah, Utron, a lot of people don't realise BitTorrent own Utron as well. And I use Utron, I've used it thousands of times over the years as well. XRP 10x plus easily. I do think so, Nick. I do think so. If you're looking at kind of grading tokens or grading projects, you'd say XRP was a safe one. It was relatively safe, or just say it wasn't a risky one. Not even medium risk. I'd say low risk for XRP. and kind of possible high gains as well now because of the low price. Aloysius, I don't have any XRP. Do they still have that 25 XRP deposit requirement they had a year ago? Thinking of buying some XRP at this price. I don't actually know, Aloysius. Crypto Chat, unless you've already done so, can you please take a look at PundyX? PundyX, yeah, we've kind of looked at it already, but we'll have a quick look again. PundyX, it's looking good. It looks brilliant on the day chart. It's never crossed over. The 70 EMA has never ever crossed over the 50 EMA since it came out on the 22nd of June 2018. So that's what we're talking 8 months or something though. But it has never crossed over. It's always kind of gone down, 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 down. This is the first time it crossed over at 14 Satoshi, which is when I called it. Kind of did go up to about 22 Satoshi there, which is more than kind of 50%, just over 50%. But I do believe it's going to get up to the mid-20s past this resistance line of 27 Satoshi, and then we're going to go up from there. I think the same is going to happen with Dent. I think that's kind of starting to happen just now with Dent as well. We'll just have a look. And I think the same is going to happen with Hot. Hot's already kind of jumped up already. We've seen that. But I do think that's going to climb back up again. We're going to see 100 Satoshi for Hot as well by the end of this year. PundyX could be the same. And Dent as well, I think that'll be over 100 Satoshi. And now 33. And it did go down to 29. So if you put a stop loss of 5% on, or even 10%, you'd have been stopped out. But I did call it at 33, so just a little too early in calling it, I believe. But I still believe this is going to go up, and I think it's going to go up to late 40 Satoshis. So 48, 49ish. Just my opinion. Put your big boy pants on, big girl pants on, do your own research and all that kind of stuff. I hate saying that, but I don't even know if it does any good. Yeah, 19, 20 Satoshi. This is going to jump today to 21, 22 at least, and it could even go today if Bitcoin pops. BTC USD, all depends on this Bitcoin price and sentiment. 3414. If it stays here, if it stays level at 3414, let's go to 4 hourly. If it stays level, keeps on rising, I think PundyX could pop this week to mid-20s. So if you go on just now, and I'm not saying you should get in, I'm just saying what I think might happen. Could you get in for 19 Satoshi? You could try and get in for 19 Satoshi. And just place an order for 19 Satoshi. But if you want in 20 Satoshi, if it goes up 5 Satoshi, that means you're going up 25%. So 1 Bitcoin will turn into 1.25 Bitcoin or more. So yeah, and who's the big kind of gainers on Binance at the moment? Bitcoin Gold, as we've said. It's already up. Genesis Vision has gone up. I've been looking at Genesis Vision over the last couple of days after a conversation with one of the premium members. So I'm still looking at that, Christopher. IOST has gone up. Yeah, we're going to get an altcoin run as well if Bitcoin stays the same and keeps rising, or keeps rising. So there's going to be a lot of good trading opportunities. So I'm going to go through after this video and make a few calls for the end of the month as well. I think I made about 45 calls in January. I'll just have a quick look at that actually, just to see calls. And this is for the premium kind of members as well. So I'm just going to get the calls up. I think on the... I'll just jump back. And this is for the CYT-Crypto calls. That was for December. Right, this should be... Oh no, it's the wrong one. Calls. September. So I'm looking for all the YouTube calls. Just now that I've made all the kind of daily calls of the day. And just seeing what the latest kind of figures is. I've not updated it today or yesterday. So calls of the day on YouTube. Dent, we're going to say at 33. Just now it's not really moved. Doc has not really moved either. So the last two calls have been crap, to be honest. They're not been good. Obviously with the Bitcoin price just kind of falling sharply, last two calls have not been good. But the average gain for all the calls of the day is 18.88. We've still got 2 calls. We've still got a few calls in play actually. We've got SNGLS. I don't know, and that kind of moved already. SNGLS. Where did that go to? I just updated this just now. It did go to a high of 475, so I think I've got that in factored in already. 475 for 29%. PundiX went up 46%. Doc not really moved yet. I think Doc moved up, but I don't think it went over that price. Doc. It was one of the risers yesterday, one of the big risers. Let's see what kind of price it went up to. Didn't really rise. That was the 18th of January at 375. No, so it was after that, so I can't call it there. And Dent is not, so they're still in play at the moment. And we'll look at December. This is the kind of calls for the premium group. And the average gain is 17%. So let's see what calls are out of play. So if it's up to the 23rd of January. So these are the calls that kind of made in January. So it's not been brilliant, but 17% on a monthly basis is really quite good in that kind of bear market still. So just look at PundiX, kind of went up. I need to kind of change that actually. No, because it was within the 7 days, so I can't change that to 22. So I still need to keep it at 19 Satoshi because that didn't fall within the 20 days, I don't think, within the 7 days. So there's still some good gains there. There's only one that's under 5%, and that was Key, and that was under 5%. All the rest have gone up at least 5%, and a lot have went up over 10% as well. So that's the calls of the day plus the premium group calls. If you want to join us in the premium group, there's a link down below for you as well. It'd be fantastic if you could join us. Keg, thank you very much for the $2 donation. Really appreciate that. What do you think of LRC? I think it could be another riser as well very soon. And did a look at that. LRC, it's BTC. Yeah, so I was looking at that and thought, okay, there could be a bounce here. Because obviously it's risen kind of dramatically, 176%, but it did come down. So if we look at the kind of Fibonacci, look at that and look at the levels. Move that over. So it's kind of bounced off the 786 level on Fibonacci, and it's coming up for the 61.8. So it's either going to use that as resistance, come back down again, or it's going to kind of bounce over that. I'm thinking it could jump over that. But on the kind of crossover, it's not looking good on the crossover. So just look on the daily just now. So we might go down to that 786 level around about 1529 and then bounce back up. That's what might happen. That's looking on the daily, because it rejected the 61.8 level, which is predominantly usually a kind of bounce from there. That kind of happens, but it didn't happen, so it might be using the 786 level as a bounce. Kin chart is still the same as yesterday. Very glad to hear you're still looking at GVT. Brilliant. Yes, Christopher, I am. I'm still looking at that. I signed up for it and everything. I wish I've got more Hollow 12 sats. Yeah, so do I wish I'd put kind of everything into it. What I'm doing just now, because I've done with Dent about 3.3 Bitcoin in Dent just now. Hoping that goes up, then I'll jump into another one, and I'm still looking at Beam for a possible jump in as well. Litecoin, we've never looked at Litecoin for a while. Looking good on the daily. It kind of crossed over to 781,000. It's now at 899,000. Long way up its kind of all-time high at 2.5 million Satoshi. But yeah, it does kind of look good here. Smash the likes, guys, from G-Slick. Thank you very much, G-Slick. Just going up. Just like I sold Ripple at $2, never been back since. I think it's going to come up. I think it's time. I think it's coming up for that time for Ripple that's going to just jump, or XRP is just going to jump up. Got my cost average on Pundy down to 40 sats. Hope we hit this in the coming months. I think we will, Matthew. I do think we will eventually for, I think it's time for Pundy X now. I've never understood why it kind of gone down in price for a company that's actually making money. They're coming out with new, and the phones obviously, they're coming out with new innovations as well, the blockchain. I just never understood why it kept on going down and down and down and down. The only reason that I could see was the overall market capitalization. That's the only reason I could see it going down, because it did seem high. But I think it's time for Pundy X as well. That's it. I think that's it for today. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it there for today. But thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video at the beginning. That was quite funny, that. And I think that's a new way to evaluate projects. I think we'll be doing that from now on. Okay, until tomorrow, same time, same place. Namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Right, William, this is Stephen. It's his first day here at the school, and it's your job to show him about the classroom. Make sure he gets to know everybody, okay?
Yes, miss.
Right.
Right. Wank, wank, good guy. Wank, good guy, good guy. Wank. Wank, good guy. Wank. Good guy. Wank.
This whole floor's pensions. This is where the packages are sent out from.
All right. Many people work on this floor.
12, all management, but wank, wank. Good guy.
Wank, wank, good guy, wank, good guy, wank, wank.
Oh, I can't decide which one. They all look so tasty.
Let me help you, madam. Wank, good guy, wank, wank.
Wank, wank, good guy, wank, good guy, wank, wank.
Wank, wank, good guy, wank.
Wank, 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 wank. Good guy. Wank, 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 wank. Good guy. Wank. 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 Good guy.
Wank. Wank. Good guy. Dave, this month's wages.
Cheers.